Saturday, July the 26th, 2025. And we're here today. How you doing? We're here today by popular request, because I hadn't made a video in a while. So my intention right now is to make a short to explain why it's been a while. There we go. And it is largely because here it is July, not quite the end of July, and I've already gotten over 5 inches of rain this month. So it's been raining, and it's going to continue to be raining. Could have some rain coming in soon. I might get wet. We'll see. Like I said, I only intend to do a short, but I'll keep the camera running because it could be amusing to watch me riding in the rain if that's what happens. So anyhow, okay, that's one reason I haven't made any videos in a while. The other reason is I know this, and I get tired of making the same video over and over again. And so I want to do some different things, but it's all new to me. I'm trying to learn the technology. I don't want to do a half effort. I'd like to do something that's more or less, at least, reasonably acceptable as a first effort before I put anything up on any of those fronts. So, potential topics. One would be my experiences getting into the whole retirement thing and what you got to go through vis-a-vis Social Security, Medicare, insurances, Medicare Advantage, and the whole nest of other things that I'm pretty sure exist mainly to make it as complicated as possible. And we'll get into that if and when I do that video, which working title is How to Retire If You're Me. Another one has to do with the fact that I've been messing around with X, formerly Twitter. And I don't like saying formerly Twitter because it's X. They changed the name. I'd like to honor that request. So don't expect to hear me say it again. But anyway, I've been playing around with it. And I wouldn't call it scam baiting, but I've got, I think, enough material to make some amusing commentary on the kind of nonsense you get into there. And we'll see, maybe I'll do that. That would be more of a cool weather thing. And I've been doing it enough, and I've developed my techniques enough that I have a better idea of what to do it, how to do it in an entertaining fashion. So, anyway, that's what I'm thinking. If you think something else, then let me know. I can't promise I can do it. Like I say, the technology is pretty unfamiliar to me. Obviously, things go wrong, as you noticed. It took me a while to get started here due to getting the equipment working right. And the other issue I'm running into is we got a wind out of the south today, and I'm headed south, so kind of struggling. But anyway, that's the reason. Here I am. I'm fine. Thanks for your concern. How you doing? And I'm going to just shut up now. If anything important happens, like it starts raining or something, then maybe I'll make another short or something like that. Okay. I don't know how much of my scintillating conversation I lost there, but I got here and discovered that the battery had come loose in the GoPro, so yeah, I don't know what this is going to end up looking like, but at any rate, that's just part of the thing. This GoPro 12, in order to use an external mic, you have to take the cover off the battery, which means the battery is just hanging on by whatever. Mechanical means it has built into the plug, and if you go over some rough ground, it might come loose. And when it does, there's no indication. So anyway, we'll make what we can out of this. But here we are at Lincoln Avenue Park, heading north. Motor vehicles. Okay, I just had to do a little test there. There's bumps all over this particular part of the trail, and as the battery in the GoPro is popping out from time to time today. I'll have to do that from time to time, check on it, see if I've lost my recording or not. Okay, very hazardous here, a couple kids on bikes, followed by a responsible parent who will hopefully cue them in to what you're supposed to do when a bike comes up behind you. And she's already doing it. Alright, that could have been worse. Yeah, it's right around in here. Yeah, those are horrible. I wish they would fix them. That's another one. Okay, I think we're recording now. I was checking to see because I went over a really hard bump and I figured I would have knocked that battery loose. But maybe not, I'm not sure. Here's another one of them puddles. There's a fairly shallow spot through the middle there. I know from experience. Doesn't make that much of a splash. Okay, just completed another test, so we should be recording now. Yeah, maybe some kind of shim I could put in there that would just hold the battery in a little better. Don't want to buy a new battery just yet. I think they cost as much as the whole camera anyway. So good just to get a proper camera. But GoPros are tough. I mean, this one's fallen out of the holder a couple of times, and once you get everything back together again, it all works. Here comes a vehicle. He saw me. Good job. I think the Park Service people that are liable to be the ones with those kind of vehicles out here fairly cognizant of the fact that there's bicycles out here. And I understand, people come out here for a day off. They don't want to have to think about things like other people or people on bicycles or anything. So, I'll give them a break, but as I said earlier, if it happened to be recorded, as long as one of us is paying attention, we should probably be okay. Yeah, there's definitely a headwind now. It's more or less south. Well, I'm confident that it's recording. I'll just say, I'll cut out anything that sounds stupid. So if anything seems incomplete, that's because the stupid part was cut out. Okay, there's a bunch of trucks over here with trailers behind them. I think they bring their boats down here on the trailers. There's some over there on the left if you can see them. On the right, endless quantities, all kinds of trucks. Mainly American made. Some Minnesota, some North Dakota. Some fancy, some plain, all kinds of boats, all kinds of trailers. And there's this thing, it says Cat's Incredible on the side of that trailer there. I have no idea what that means. I guess it's some kind of an event. And by cats, I think they mean catfish, because there's a picture of a catfish on it. Here's the sheriff. Sheriff's got their boat out. And we saw some snowplows parked on the dirt. We don't need any snowplows today. Snow. More trucks with trailers. Yeah, big event. You probably couldn't see it, but there were boats out on the river on the way over. So I guess it's an event of some sort, but I'm not a fisherman. I don't really keep up with it. So, it doesn't matter, but, you know, if you're into that kind of thing, you can probably look it up and see what's going on. I couldn't begin to tell you what it is. I didn't see any signs. I just saw people look like they were doing something official. And they said Cats Unlimited on their trailer. Okay. And here comes the Bridge of Terror, which always terrifying to go across. What I wish would be if they had put this sidewalk all on one side, because there's this much walkway on the other side. Now, in all fairness, you can just go on the regular road down there. That would be legal. And I've seen it done on the shoulder down there, but I'm not that bold, so I always ride up here on the sidewalk. If somebody's coming the other way, it's really difficult to get around them.